thanks for tuning in. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Delbert Henninger. That's this gentleman right here. There's his workshop, and he's responsible for putting out a lot of instructions and plans to convert your Lionel Tinplate into Mikados, Consolidations, Atlantics, Pacifics, and there's a couple examples of his work there. This can all be found in Model Railroad Conversion Manual, none other by Lewis Hurst, who basically just compiled it. He was 18 at the time. So you basically take a standard Lionel motor and just add a few more wheels. Delbert's railroad was the Seneca Union lines. Here's a 210O. You have a Mikado there, a couple of his engines that he had done for his railroad. But in the conversion manual, you can see there's templates that you just cut out new side frames for your motor, including side rods here, and put your motor back together, and there you do have an instant Mikado. So let's say you're inspired and you go grab your 260, and with the instructions here in this book, you convert it into a Prairie. Yes, you'll be the only one on the block with a Prairie. Here's a couple more examples. Now, by the mid-30s, the Tinplate trains like this were really showing their long teeth. Everything was going to the die-cast, the streamlined trains, the better detailed. So Lionel, who had a huge overstock of these, were happy to discount them to many of their local hobby shops. So you could buy a 260 or a 258, 257 for $5-6, and you could chop it up and do as you wish, converting it into something a little more realistic. Now let's say you live in the frozen tundra of St. Paul, where winters are 10 or 12 months long, and you're Bob Gordonier, and you want to up your game a little bit because you're going to have a nice long winter. You decide to build a nice Mikado, and that's what we were running here. So you basically start with a Lionel 260, 263. That's your steam chest there, your boiler front, some of your steam firebox stuff down here, the motor inside, and then you make your own frames according to Dilbert's book. Put it all together, and here you have a lovely Mikado, which runs quite nicely and make a huge tender. But this is in Model Builder. So there we are, January 1948. It says Model Builder, not Model Collector. So yes, you were supposed to build. But if you read in the fine print here, Bob not only made this lovely Mikado, but he also made a Texas, a 210-4. And that would be this one here. Yes, must have been a very long winter for Bob. So he cranked out this 210-4 Texas. Again, starting with you have a 260 nose up here. He has a 700E rear truck back here. But this one is the granddaddy. It's got two motors in it, so it's a double motor. Quite elaborate. Has a pickup from a 700E. Quite nice, quite heavy. And we're running with outside third rail. So we'll fire this one up and we'll let it run. Pretty impressive what you can do. Again, the Lionel engines were incredibly common. So it's not like any harm was done by the few that were converted to something else. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Dedicating this video to John Bauer, who was kind enough to sell me these two engines and unfortunately passed away this week. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Both engines still have the deep flanges, so they're not real happy with going through the switches. Thank you.